So in today's video, I'm going to give you the 100 reasons why you're still not seeing a flat tummy. So yes, you might think you're doing everything right and then you're still not seeing your flat tummy. Guys, I'm going to give you 100 reasons. Out of these 100 reasons, listen to everything and then you might know that one reason why you're still not seeing your flat tummy, regardless of the fact that you think that you're doing everything like well. I've picked up a mantra of not waiting for the perfect time to do things, and I've realized that I normally used to film only on the weekends for you guys, and I realized that, guys, I drive an hour to work and an hour back for my second job aside like training people, and so why don't I just take advantage of the opportunity and film content for you guys every single time that I'm driving to work and back. So reason number one is poor diet, and I'm going to start with diet because a lot of time people think that you have to work out, that's how you're going to see a flat tummy. But no, guys, diet is more than 90%. It's really the most important thing when it comes to losing weight. Think about it this way. Let me put it very simple for you guys. Think about it this way. How do you think you gain weight? You gain weight mainly by the things that you eat, like calories out. And if you eat and at the end of the day, the calories that you eat, you're not able to burn everything out, the rest is being stored as fat. So that's the only way that you put on weight. So the most important thing when it comes to trying to lose weight is your diet. It's your diet. If you're not taking your diet serious, forget it. The workout is very important. I'm not saying that the workout is not important. The workout speeds up the process. It boosts your metabolism quicker and then it helps you lose the weight quicker. But you have to get the foundation right, which is your diet. You have to get the foundation right, which is actually your diet. Reason number two, and we are still on diet, is fiber. A lot of time people try to lose weight and they're always focusing on the good carbs, they're always focusing on proteins and things like that, and then they tend to forget about fiber. Guys, fiber really helps your body break down the food quickly. It really helps your body absorb the food quickly. It really helps your body digest the food quickly. So if you're eating all of these good stuff and then your body is not able to digest it properly or break it down properly, what's the point? You understand? That's another tip that maybe you didn't know, and that should make you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. So yes, like I was saying, taking more fiber, and that's actually going to help you also make your body absorb the nutrients more and digest it more, leading for you to get a flat tummy more quick. Reason number three, overeating. Yes, overeating is a real thing. I get it that yes, a lot of times we have to eat the healthy things, but I want you guys to know that eating too much of the healthy stuff is also overeating, and it might count as like excess calories. So in as much as yes, you're excited to eat the healthy stuff, the good things, portion control is very necessary. You have to make sure that you are eating in the right portion, you are eating the right things at mostly the right times and the right amount, you understand? So don't overeat healthy food and think that because it's healthy then it's automatically going to make me lose the weight. Yes, it will make you lose the weight, but you might end up gaining the weight in the long run because you might be overeating. Reason number four, skipping meals. So yes, in as much as people say, caloric deficit, so you have to eat less to actually be able to lose the weight, so then I'll be skipping some meals. Guys, it doesn't work like that. The fact that we say, okay, caloric deficit doesn't mean that eat less. What caloric deficit means is that just eat less calories but high nutritious meals, you understand? So don't be skipping meals in the mindset of, oh, I'm just trying to eat less and because I just want to lose weight. No, just if you're in a caloric deficit, the point here is to decrease the calories and increase the nutritional content or the nutritional value of what exactly that you're eating. Next reason is dehydration, guys. A lot of people have this issue where they forget to drink water, but our body is almost water if you think about it. Water is the most fluent thing in our body, you understand? And we need water for our blood to work properly, we need water for our organs to function properly, we need water for our muscles to function properly, we need water for our brains to function properly, we need water for literally everything in our body to function properly. So in as much as yes, you're eating right, do not forget that you have to be hydrated. Do not forget that you need water to also help your body hydrated if you're looking to get a flat tummy. But if there's one thing that I've mentioned, actually one of the causes of me not seeing my flat tummy, yeah, that brings us to our next point: excess sodium. Guys, like excess sodium, example is salt, spices. you know what happens? Sodium makes your body retain water, and then in turn causes bloating. Next up, we have alcohol, guys. Like, alcohol is the worst. Not only is alcohol extremely high in calories, but guys, with alcohol, it puts serious pressure on your liver. When your liver has to be working on your fat deposits and things like that, it's there trying to break down the alcohol. It's just trying to make things worse. So guys, reduce the alcohol if you're trying to get a flat tummy. Really reduce the alcohol if you're trying to get the flat tummy. So guys, seriously, alcohol, like I said, is something that it's a must. You have to stop if you're trying to get a flat tummy. It doesn't help at all. And that brings us to our next point: stress. Oh my goodness, stress, guys. Like, stress, when you're really stressed out, like, losing weight is like so difficult, and I'm going to give you the reasons why. Because first and foremost, let me tell you something: whenever you're stressed, your body releases a substance called cortisol, and the point of cortisol is to, yes, help down stress in the body. So cortisol is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong, but there's a side effect to cortisol. One of the side effects to cortisol is that it makes you gain fat on your lower abdominal areas. You understand? So yes, it's helping curb down the stress, but then it comes with the price that you have to pay. So whenever you're stressed out, in as much as you might be eating well, in as much as you might be working out properly, cortisol is being released in abundance in your body. And then when this happens, it just makes it so difficult because it's putting in more fat around your midsection. So please, whatever is stressing you out, like, try as much as possible to like work on it and like make sure it doesn't really stress you too much. It's easier said, but just put in an effort, because it's like regressing your flat tummy goals. That brings me to my next point: lack of sleep. So yes, we need to work hard a lot, we need to eat a lot, but the time where your body is actually doing a lot of the fat burning is when you're asleep. Around that time, all the work that you've put in during the day, around that time your hormones are being balanced, around that time things are being fixed properly. So if you're not sleeping well and you're not recovering properly, what is happening is that you are low-key putting your body under stress, and like I said earlier on, your body is going to release more cortisol, which is a bad thing. So make sure that as much as you are putting in efforts to like work out and eat well, make sure also that you are also putting in efforts to have a good night's sleep. You don't need to sleep 8 hours, you don't need to sleep how many hours? That 6 hours, it's fine. And if you're someone that, let's say, you struggle to sleep at night, one thing I can recommend is make sure you're working out. If you're working out really hard, you'll be tired by the end of the day. When you lie down, you sleep. Do you understand? Or make sure too that you take a lot of naps during the day. Make sure you take a lot of naps during the day, because if you take a lot of naps during the day too, it really helps you to add up to the rest hours during the night. So let's say you can't sleep 8 hours, but you can take, let's say, 3 hours nap, an hour during the day. You can supplement with, let's say, 5 hours at night. So sleep also helps when you're trying to lose weight or get that flat tummy like so quick. The next reason why you might not be seeing your flat tummy is you're living such a sedentary lifestyle. When I say you're living a sedentary lifestyle, what I mean by that is that you don't move around a lot. You know, you like to sit down, bring me this, bring me the remote, you know, make an effort to be active. When you go to work, instead of taking the stairs, instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs. Instead of driving to the shop, walk to the shop. Your body doesn't know that squats is exercise or jump jack is exercise. What your body perceives as exercise is movement. You get it? So the point I'm trying to make is that make an effort to move a lot. Don't just be there. Make an effort to really move a lot, and that's something that would also really help lose the weight in the long run. Next point is not enough cardio, guys. Not enough cardio. When it comes to losing weight, yes, weight training is very important, but cardio is like the catalyst, master catalyst. When I say cardio, I'm not saying like you have to like go and use the treadmill by force, but the point I'm trying to make is like move a lot. With cardio, it can be just walking. With cardio, it can be dancing. With cardio, it can be, I don't know, just do something that makes you move your body for a given period of time, at least 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be aggressive, but it has to be consistent. You understand? It has to be consistent. So just do whatever sort of cardio that, you know, makes you happy, or, you know, makes you move your body, but do a lot of cardio whilst you're trying to get a flat tummy. Exactly. And then it brings us to our next point. So the reason why strength training is very important when it comes to like getting a flat tummy is that it's muscles that burn fat. Okay, that's one thing people don't know, is burn fat. Yeah. So one of the best ways or the quickest ways that you can build machine. Okay, you don't need to lift 500 pounds, but like make an effort, you know, put those muscles under pressure, you know, tension. Challenge yourself when you go to the gym, you know, just do something, some weight, some, you know, bench press, dog curls, whatever it is. Just put in an effort to like strength train, and in long run your body is actually going to build some good muscle, which can help you lose the weight like quickly. Better that you are consistent doing little stuff, and you are inconsistent hard stuff. You understand? Just do what you can do, what your threshold can reach. Like, don't overly and lose motivation. You understand? Just like I said, it's better to be consistent, because these things, they take time. It's more like you have to convince the body that I'm gonna be there for you. Then the body is going to say, okay, fine, the weight. You get what I'm saying? So be consistent with your workouts, even if it's just 20 minutes in the gym that you can do. Just make sure that at least you're being consistent with it. All right, that's one way to that will help you lose the weight quickly. If you haven't subscribed, like, it doesn't take much, just a channel. So if you watch this video, I'm going to be posting more tips like this for you guys, so make sure you're subscribing and comment in the comment section below one thing that I've said that you didn't know. This brings us to the end of part 1 of my 100 reasons why you're not seeing your flat tummy. And I hope, like, I really hope that you're gonna stick around for part 2, for part 3, for part 4, for part 5, because there are so many reasons, so many underlying reasons why you might be putting all the work and you're still not seeing the flat tummy. All right.
Hi everyone, my name is Tony, and today being the 19th of March 2025, I'm kickstarting my weight loss journey. I've been overweight for quite some time now, but I just want to give this program a try, and I'm so optimistic that by the end of this 30 days journey, there's going to be a massive improvement. Thank you once again. See you on the 30th day. Bye.